just to catch up a little bit because it's so many things to talk about. Thank you for responding back to my post on the community board. And make sure you guys check the community board because I also share some tea over there as well, in between times of us having our saga meetings. All right, please make sure you double tap the screen. If you are in the replay, make sure that you put hashtag replay. All right, guys, chat. All right. So let me see. First thing in order, let me make sure my phone is down because Miss Thang be always having that music on. Let's see if anything different. Okay, so today, on today's roster, Miss Thang, I'm just going to be talking about her outfits because her outfits be swanging, if you will. Like mint condition. You got me swanging. And honey, Miss Brianna, Miss Brittany, as we call her, is swinging. She got like an outfit that looked like it's a like tattoo or whatever. Let's see what's going on. She's dancing through. She said, "Ain't nothing changed. I'm just popular." Big Brittany, thank you. Uh huh. Honey, you've been popular for a while, haven't you? Hey, is it 3834? What's up? All right. You've been popular. Every time she comes across my feed, I see kids, kids, kids. And why? But do you? I don't know what that means. I know he's sick. Ain't no upgrade after that. Uh-huh. Who they talking about? It's too early to have all them folks upset. Brittany, you go, girl. Wait till I lose this belly. Uh-huh. Keep stepping on him. Now, how she stepping on him? How she stepping on him, y'all? Cause she keep dancing. Yeah, look, I'm gonna tell you. I was in her live yesterday. She is going live, y'all. On the YT, y'all. But I never catch her live, so make sure y'all go live when y'all, if y'all wanna see her, that you check out her live. All right, I didn't catch nothing. I'm waiting for the other CCs to come out with clips. If they got them, cause I don't know what the heck she talked about. You get what I'm saying? She be going live and peeking in and then going right on out. I don't know what she was saying, but from what I understand, honey, she had the girls out and the back out. You get what I'm saying? If she only knew that if you're gonna have your whole back out, you can have your back. I'm sorry, your front fully covered. It looks a little bit better. Cause baby, are you wearing like tape or something? Cause one false move and them things gonna be like bloop bloop. I'm just keeping it real. They're gonna be bloop bloop. But anywho, next on the roster, hey y'all, as y'all coming in, double tap the screen, y'all. We just having fun. Baby, can you stir those noodles, please? Yeah, stir, I mean. Yeah. Thank you. Don't leave them on too long. Once they soft, they be all right. All right, y'all. Somebody said that's right, classy in the streets and freak in the sheets. That's not correct. Mm-mm. She's showing it out all over the place in the street and in the sheets. But I'm gonna say, as much as she go here and shake, 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 by the time she get in the sheet, she gonna be tired, tired, tired. Enjoy, Miss Brittany, because once you hit 40, that'll be a wrap. I'm just saying. All right. Somebody said she's still worth a spin in the block. Uh huh. Now, I belong to this page, right? I don't belong to it, but I follow it. And honey, they are sharing some weird um weird pictures of Miss Phony Braxton. We call her Miss Phony Braxton, y'all. Oh, by the way, they're saying that her new name is she is the real Mrs. Latruth. But honey, there's only one Mrs. Latruth. Why? Because I think she got that on lock. Y'all can correct me if you would like, but I think she got that name on lock. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge in the street. They're saying she got it kind of like trademark. I ain't know that. You get what I'm saying? So, she does have, some still her, what is it, social media presence as Mrs. Latruth because I did see it in my timeline just yesterday. All right. So maybe because Mrs. Latruth is coming back out, they circulated her page because she still has that page, y'all. She still has it. Let me see something. All right, guys, make sure y'all double tap the screen and like. Let's see. Woo child, the pressure, the comments be building is too much for me. Baby, they about to be up all night. She will be in church tomorrow trying to praise God. Oop, oop. Let's see. I hope you there too, boo. But you over here today watching her. What will you be doing tomorrow? Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, you can't do both. So God don't judge. Oh, yeah, let's talk about this judging, y'all. Y'all gonna learn a lot of stuff over here. Judging just means I can't, like, I can righteously judge. Like, I could say, well, Miss Thang, she gotta choose who she served. Miss Thang should be, cleaning up her act a little bit, especially if you go to church on Sunday. Now, some people just feel like going to church once a week. Okay, they serve their little godly, due for that week. But we wear God every day, every time, everywhere we go. We wear God. When we godly people, we Proverbs 31 women, or we godly, y'all godly men, you like that everywhere you go, at home, at work, at the stove, at night, during the day. Just like if you working for the enemy, you do the same thing. You going to work for him every day. So I'm going to say, if Miss Brittany up in here and you listening, girlfriend, don't be sharing nothing. She might do just the opposite, y'all, because this is how it is. Don't be sharing you and your kids up at church tomorrow, because we seen you shaking off all weekend. All week, every day. You are saying, hello, Jax. Hello, hello, hello. Do your thing. All right, so let's go here. I'm going to go here and I'm going to read from this page, y'all, because, honey, look, I ain't really got no darn content tonight. I'm sneaking up in here while y'all. Oh, I see this picture of Darcy. Darcy is Sir Robert's sister. And I look like she got a little something going on with her. So when she says something, I'm gonna tell y'all. Does his sister have like some type of like dementia or something? Because usually when they pop off the way they popped off a few days ago, if you don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and talk, baby. I'm just rambling, but it is what it is. That's just what I do. Y'all just watch and learn or hear or whatever. But just a few days ago, she was like basically saying that if she saw X, Y, and Z, if she saw Miss Brittany, she gonna see her in the streets or something. Something she said, y'all. I have to say in code, y'all. That's one thing about me. I don't say straightforward stuff. You gotta really be listening to me to get my commentary, because you're not gonna get me in trouble with the algorithms. That's what y'all not gonna do. You're not gonna get me in trouble with the algorithm. So, honey, I speaks in code. All right? And the code is his sister Dorothy basically said, if I see you X, Y, and Z, oh, it's on like popcorn. Honey, Miss Brittany was like, on like popcorn, like what? Oh, I'm going to call the popos. And that's what she did. And I'm going to tell you, some content creators thought she was playing. But that next day, hey, 9 seconds, I see you. That next day, guess what? Oh, they were posting online that she was locked up. And by she, I mean Darcy. Okay? Darcy got locked up. But this picture that this T page said, honey, y'all need to pray for the family. You need to pray for Miss Darcy. She got problems, so I'm not going to take anything Miss Darcy necessarily say to heart. And Miss Brittany, I'm going to tell you to do the same. Stop talking to them people. I know y'all got family, because, as far as the little girl, Caroline, she want to see her aunt. But in my opinion, Miss Caroline don't need to be seeing her aunt. Miss Caroline, Y'all talk about Miss Brittany all the time. I'm talking about the RH, the Miss Brianna's ex-husband. Y'all be talking about, oh, she need to lay on the goddamn couch. But it looks like the whole family on the other side need to lie down on the couch too, y'all. Two people can have something wrong with them. You get what I'm saying? Miss Brittany, it's obvious she just didn't have a good upbringing. She didn't have a good upbringing. She didn't have good examples. You get what I'm saying? Her ex-husband didn't either. And it looked like I don't know what to say about this, but something is going on with Miss Phony Braxton. I can't put my finger on it, but something is really going on with her. I'm seeing her with blue eye contacts now. I see them saying that a room that looks like a bathroom is really a it's a kitchen. And that darn thing where he was like, let me ask you something, Mrs. Latruth. How you like a new kitchen? And then the song is like this. Coming on, dun 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 dun. He really think that song is hitting. It's not, sir. I'ma need you to get rid of the auto tune that went out with T-Pain. We want to hear your real voice. We want to hear you say, let me see you dance. But that was God darn what? Auto tune as well. Sir, you know how to sing in real life. I'm going to need you to sing a real song. Okay? You were singing about, wait a minute, did he ever sing with Miss Vivica? No. You just wasted Miss Vivica's time. I'ma need you to what? Repent about that. Because what goes around comes around. Like that famous singer say, what goes around comes around, something, something, something. Yeah, my baby, what goes around comes right around. Yeah, my baby. Now, one thing you can do for that boomerang not to hit you upside your head is you need to apologize to Miss who? Miss Vivica. And I think you need to apologize to her publicly. Uh-huh. I think you need to make a special post. And don't be saying to anybody that I've ever did anything wrong to, I apologize and I want nothing but the best. I want nothing but the best. Nah, you need to call out her name and say, look here, Miss Vivica. Although I'm moving on with my life, I want to tell you that I do apologize about wasting your time. That's what you should say to Miss Vivica. Because until you do that, your relationship now is going to constantly look like a circus. Because it looked like a circus. First and foremost, Miss Phony Braxton, since when have you been wearing all these wigs? When we first met you, you had the wet hair and the sweaty hair and all that, and you looked a little bit like, sweating all the way like Whitney Houston, but we ignoring that for now. I like your natural hair. Is your hair thin still? I know it is, because that man, when you get up in the morning, what Tupac say? Getting up in the morning, breath stinking, and I'm yawning. Excuse me. Did you hear that, babe?
Yeah, that's how the song went.
You get what I'm saying? I know as soon as you get up, ma'am, or not. I don't know. Ma'am. Somebody called me ma'am earlier. Yeah. I know as soon as you get up, that camera is right in your face. Is it not? Just admit it. Phony Braxton. You tired, ain't you? You tired. You hungry and you tired. You want to take off at least one day a week, don't you? But this man wants you to record. It look like you can't even wash your hands in peace. It look like you can't even sit down and have some time just to think, or what you like, meditate. When is the last time you meditated? 3 years ago? Huh? Because that's that video circulating. This got you and all these got there in different garments and stuff like that. And hey, game fam, and things like that. Did you rinse the goddamn things off, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Multitasking. When there's two people, you can do one and I can do one, or I can get up off of here. Don't get caught up. And you drain the water.
I'm about to.
Drain the water, baby, because the hot water going to continue to...
those noodles and that good.
Yeah, but if you leave them in that water, it won't be good. It will be mush, mush, mush.
And they'll be all mine.
You play with me if you want to. Play with me if you want. Not the way it is, because, honey, I'm telling you, I'm perimenopausal and things like that. I ain't never feel no up and down like this. Y'all who in your 30s and all that, enjoy it while it lasts, because when you get my age, You're going to be in love one minute. You're going to want to throw the person out the window another minute. You're going to want to have a baby the next minute. You're going to want something deep fried and smothered in chocolate the next minute. Then you're going to want something healthy the next minute. You want to sleep. You want to perimenopause. I don't know if they developed this just in the last few years, but it is crazy. Isn't it, babe?
Yeah,
He has
definitely.
seen every emotion in the last 24 hours. One minute I'm laughing, the next minute I'm crying, the next minute I'm in a rage. Oh Jesus! Oh my gosh! So enjoy it while it lasts, Miss Brittany. One moment you gonna be twerking, one moment you gonna want to be lying down, the next moment you gonna want a man, the next moment you ain't gonna want to see nothing. I'm just letting you know, baby. You gonna be hot one minute, cold the next. I like to warn people and let them know it's not a game. But yeah, Miss Phony Braxton, baby, you need to tell that man to leave you alone. Have a schedule, cause it looked like he. I seen his daughter yesterday, y'all, on live. On the clock app. Honey, Miss Thing couldn't keep her freaking hands out her head for 5 seconds. And did I see something with what is his name? Jesus.
Robert?
Robert. Did we see him do a video of him with a Caucasian filter on around his granddaughter? Oh, so now we see where his daughter gets it, where she's not proud to be the highly melanated queen that she is. You melanated too, Sir Robert. Why are you putting a Caucasian filter over your head? Baby. We didn't like when they did it with the melanin filters on, and it don't look right with you having a what Caucasian filter on you. I'ma need you to stop. That's not cool, baby. You're highly melanated. Ain't nothing you can do to get lighter. You are a black man, and your daughter is a black woman. You could try to drown out your darn DNA all you want by getting all these goddamn buttery brown women. Honey, you still a black king. And your daughter is a black young lady. Yes, she is. Can't call her a queen, baby. Oh no, you gotta earn the title queen. And the only reason why I'm calling you king is because ChatGPT told me to do it. Yeah. ChatGPT told me not to be so hard on you and give you kudos and things like that. But I don't like the fact that you had that you hear me 9 seconds? I don't like the fact that you had that Caucasian filter on you, sir. You letting your skirt hang. I'm just saying, it's just a saying. I know you wear pants, but it's just a saying. You're letting your skirt hang. I'm gonna need you to put that skirt back under your pants. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and let's go to this T page. If y'all want me to go to the T page, say put the teacup up. Put the teacup up if you want me to go to the T page and start reading the T on the T page. This is not my T, and I will not read all the T. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to read all the tea because some of the tea is too much tea. But if you want me to do the tea, go ahead and I just need one person because there's so many haters up in here. Y'all going to listen and all that, but not hit the double taps and all that. That's just what y'all do. I don't care. I'm a freaking professional in this in Jesus' name. I don't need y'all to give me energy because my energy comes from where? Jesus Christ, God. All my energy and strength comes from him. And guess what? Your energy comes from him too. All right. So whether I see a teacup or not, unfortunately, I got to keep doing this. See, I was going to post this one last because I have a lot coming. But since y'all already talking about someone being jealous, I'm not saying she is on that stuff. But honey, baby, the first thing is that sticks out to me is she's ultra thin. And she outside doing all of these it looked like she doing a chant. It looked like she doing some weird dances and stuff like that because she's supposed to be a shaman. Sir Robert, I'ma need you to do what you was doing with your other girlfriend, Miss Vivica, which y'all both said it was a transactional relationship. I'ma need you to make a few transactions with your future wife at a goddamn burger restaurant. Can we clap on that? Babe. You're my only audience. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go. It's
We're gonna need some claps in the chat. Chat, can you clap for this?
I'm gonna need you, Servo Bear, and your new wife to be. Please don't call her Mrs. Latruth. Please don't do that. She is only one Mrs. Latruth. It really is, and it's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany B. Isn't that what Brittany said? Britney Spears. I'm a Britney fan only because this girl has been dancing since she been in California. I'm sorry, in North Carolina. Please don't move to California, darling. It's too expensive, and I think you know that. But I'm just saying, only reason why I am a Miss Britney fan is because she been dancing for 3 months straight. Am I lying? Am I lying, husband?
No.
This girl been dancing and shaking and gyrating and boogalooing for 3 months straight. And honey, she ain't losing no weight. She don't look stressed. Honey, she might be single. Honey, she might have 6 children. Honey, she might have been through too many men. But one thing, she looks better single than she did married. I'm just saying. I don't care. She does. I mean, and Miss Phony Braxton now. Miss Phony Braxton looks like she's been excuse me. Honey, Miss Phony Braxton looks like she's vegan and has been fasting for a year straight. Okay? I don't think she should marry this man because she can't afford to get any smaller, y'all. I'm very concerned about her. Okay? It's something going on, honey. He sent one of his troops to my during one of my lives and said I was putting on weight. Sir, you just 4 years ago, baby, you would have, well, I don't know, but you were bigger. You get what I'm saying? And quite frankly, you need to do like Jay-Z and go back to the basics. Did y'all see how Jay-Z looked? He trying to get that 96 back. He got his Caesar cut and his fitted New York Yankee hat on the stage with his darn wife that won't retire. You get what I'm saying? And I see it, and I don't know what the heck happened to him. So I'm going to suggest to you right now, Sir Robert, for you to do the same. Try to put on a little bit more weight, guy. I mean, that's when everybody loved you. That's when you weren't so goddamn mean. That's when you were married, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what happened, to be honest. But you need, and I understand that now that you don't have the tools, if you will. But if you drinking, then if you stop drinking, maybe you'll look better because the drinking is making y'all look old as heck. Honestly, I know that Miss Phony Braxton is at least 9 to 10 years younger than you. Baby, she look like she your age, which is 40-something years old. I'm just keeping it real. Clap, clap, clap. I'm just keeping it real. We want to get her delivered. Delivered. But how can you help her get delivered when you are both under bondage of the darn alcohol? That alcohol is taking y'all down. Okay, it is what it is. You want her to be the what is it you say? The real Mrs. Latruth, but are you the real Sir Latruth? Because I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, and by the way, we could tell you were reading off the screen, sir, when you put that public service announcement saying anybody who has ever been in a situation where they were mistreated, child, woman, or whatever, I wish you nothing but the best. Even though I've never been through something like that, lies, because it's obvious you've been through something in your darn childhood. That is evident. But I don't like the fact that you are trying to what? Get goddamn views, likes, and impressions off of giving somebody, oh, I'm so sorry that this has happened, when you are always with somebody who is 10 years younger than you. You are always mistreating these women with everything you have. You use them, okay? You open a page up for them and you take all their goddamn money, don't you? I'm just keeping it 100. Sorry, ChatGPT. I have to be me. It is what it is. Okay? And I know what you got. You got Big View, don't you? You got that at Big View because, baby, we could tell that you were what? Reading off a teleprompter. Baby, if it was really in your heart that you felt bad for these women who were mistreated as a goddamn child or whatever, it will come from your heart. It really would. Husband choking. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
He coughing because I ain't followed nothing that ChatGPT told me. Are you all right, babe?
I am.
All right, guys, I need 2 more likes. I've reached my time. If you guys want more commentary, just give me 2 more likes. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys 1 minute to do so. I've been on here 25 minutes and 24 seconds. Let's go. If I get 2 more likes, that means you want more commentary. If I don't, that means you've had enough. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. The race is not to the swift, but the one who endures. So ain't no reason for me to be on here for too long, y'all.
Guys, make sure you share this video out.
Let's see if we see anything else. Let's see. Ooh, Lord, let me read these comments. Tap the screen, double tap the screen. If y'all want to continue commentary, go ahead and tap the screen. I'm just looking for 2 more likes, you guys. 2 more likes. Can you stop, man? You got my stomach hurt. Brianna's ex-husband love her red lipstick, big veneer smile for Jezebel's spirit. Yeah, we figured out that we need 1 more like, y'all. 1 more like if you want to continue with the commentary, y'all. If not, hey, it's been real. I tried. Oh, we got the 2 more likes. All right. Y'all want the commentary? Okay. All right, so it's this other photo on here. Look, this page obviously does not like Robert, and what they put up is just everything is kind. Y'all think I'm bad. This page makes me look like we are, chanting his whatever. You know what I mean? But she has all this red lipstick on. It looks like she has like a small hat. They're saying that it's Robert. She has a little flower in her thing. I mean, the thing about it is when he first got with her, didn't she look a little modest? Is that true or false, babe? Wasn't she a little more modest?
She definitely looked more
Okay,
modest.
so it's safe to say, and honey, if y'all don't talk, I don't care if you don't know what story we're saying, but I need you guys to say hello or something. So since I got a few more likes, let's see if we can get a comment in the chat. Just say hello. Chat, where are you from? Chat, what's going on? Chat, do you know about the story? All right, because that helps me to kind of like gauge what to say on here, because this story is so popular. You're gonna be popular. Yeah, I don't think he knew he was gonna be popular, but the man is popular. That anybody can come onto this train and just nestle on in, no matter what you know, because we're gonna always go back to go forward. So I will not talk anymore until I get at least a hello. Can we get a hello? If you just joining in, we're talking about, of course, if you read the thing, what is it, the title, you know what we're talking about. We're talking about there's only one Mrs. Latruth. Okay? So I'm giving my voice a little bit of a, please somebody say hello. That's all I'm saying. Can I get anybody to type hello? Or are y'all all looking at this on your darn TV?
Okay, someone said, hey, Miss Tina. And Miss Tina said, new subscriber.
Oh, goodness. I didn't even know I had more. I did not know I had more. Oh, somebody said, darn you, Judas. What does that mean? Who's a Judas?
I don't know.
Because if I'm a Judas, then what that makes Sir Robert? I know you ain't saying he Jesus. Oh, y'all. Y'all gotta get this together, baby. That is just a man who is a good. He's been online. He is a good persuader. He's just a man, baby. He is not Jesus. I am not on nobody's side. I'm not on Miss Brittany's side. I'm not on her ex-husband's side. I'm on the side of fairness, and God is fair. Okay, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
This is after someone said it's some vitamins. So they were talking about phony Braxton. Maybe they were calling phony Braxton
a Judas.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. And if I got it wrong, I do apologize. Thank you, Miss Tina, for subscribing, darling. Make sure you also put them goddamn um notifications on, baby. Because if you don't, you're not gonna know what I'm doing. They make you do both for you to get the TT. All right. So obviously you guys want me to stay on for a little longer. Thank you so much because I'm here for y'all. Because I could be in my bed doing something else. All right, let me read some more of this stuff. Oh, ooh, okay. All right, so I'm about to read this post, okay? We should be uplifting black mothers, not looking for reasons to hear them down or tear them down. Too many people are judging someone they don't even know based on a scripted video meant for entertainment. Baby, I know one video that wasn't for entertainment, and that's when you said, what? God didn't spare your life. That wasn't for entertainment, sir. That was true. I'm just keeping it real. And this is what Servo Bear said in response. Thanks for coming over. But we know that your comment isn't true. Nothing you say about this man is true. Are you a man? Is that true or false? Is he a man? I bet that's true. You get what I'm saying? One thing I understand is that this man only wants the truth to be beneficial. But baby, the real truth, like the word and this the truth, that hurts. Truth hurts. Truth don't feel good, baby. Okay? Does it, babe?
No, no,
So
not at
over
all.
here, it's not ginger over here. We keep it real.
But correction is love.
Yeah, correction is love, but you can't correct somebody without telling the what?
The truth.
There you go. Thanks for coming over, but we know that your comment isn't true. So next time you stop by, be truthful. See, I know you're kind. You like to control a narrative and want others to believe your BS, but I'm not one of those people. I believe you need to be truthful and stop using people. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. Robert ain't say this. This is a response back to somebody. Child, it's late, okay? Let me read this. This person tagged Robert. Thanks for coming over, but we know that your comment isn't true. So next time you stop by, be truthful. See, I know you're kind. You like to control a narrative, and that's what he likes to do, y'all. He does that all the time. See, he got a lot of people singing his praises. But look here, Scar. Because a few days ago, that's what I compared him to, Scar. Your hyenas one day gonna turn on you. Oh, they gonna turn on you if you not gonna do what you've been doing to keep them people basically saying you right no matter what. These people say he right for leaving his daughter, the one that he trying to get at full custody for. These people say he right for calling these women his ex-wife a B when honey, one thing that came out that woman that you claim you love is Miss Caroline. So how can she be a goddamn B and you ain't calling your own daughter that? So you see your daughter one day gonna see all that stuff. Okay? And she gonna be like, what? You call mama a B, huh? What? She gonna learn about you. See, she young yet. Okay? And so she gotta put up with everything. But honey, if she could communicate, it would be totally different. When that girl get 14 years old, she gonna feel just like your oldest daughter Melissa feels. Because that's usually when we really learn our parents, when we get older. I'm just keeping it 100. So be careful, Servo Bear. Get yourself together. Because once that daughter got her own mind, it's going to be on like what? Pop, 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 pop. I believe you need to be truthful and stop using people. The only person you're really concerned about is yourself. That is true. Phony Braxton, baby. He using you, lady. He using you. He used Miss Vivica. He used his wife. Oh shit, his wife thought she was coming in and like a Trojan horse, if you will. She probably thought, oh, okay, I'm gonna get this man who looking for a girl and looking for a girl who can shake it and bake it. But honey, little did she know. You know how they say it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the you know what. And so she got the what? She got the surprise of her life. I bet if you asked her now, ma'am, Do you feel like if you had it to do over again, would you have reached out to this man in his DMs? And she would say, hell no, and twerk off. That's what she would do. She would say, hell no, while twerking. I know that was the only thing that I can't really say what she feels because they do have a child together. That is her father. Okay, that is her father, just like that's his, her mom. And it looks like that, he doesn't understand that everything you're doing, it's not just about how you look. Because let's just keep it real. He likes to. Oh yeah, that's another thing. He got the content creators agreeing that it's okay for him to go ahead and file for what is it,
Custody.
full custody. I heard my girl say this. Okay, doing her video with the bikini slash pants, baby. I don't know what type of outfit that was, but honey, only Miss Brittany can wear it. But I'm just saying, she said, look, I ain't go to the courts and report him and say that he owe me owe me or behind in child support. She said I never did that. That's how he got to $10,000 in the first place. And here he go and he try to, go to custody. Look, that never goes well when a man, I'm gonna tell you, when a man goes to take full custody from the mother, that never goes well. Even though they said, oh, certain judges in certain I read some comments that said certain judges in certain places they favor fathers. Well, baby, they can't favor this father because this father is not consistent. He's not stable. He's not stable, and he drinks a lot, and so does his wife, his intended wife. They both had drinking problems. And I'm glad that everybody is talking about these drinking problems because then and only then will he what? Hopefully get delivered. They took a picture. He did listen to me when I said, don't be looking down and around. Be focused on the picture. Because, honey, she was all over him and he was into his cell phone, probably on this page I'm reading from, saying, oh my gosh. All right, guys, I need 4 more likes. I do need 4 more likes. If you guys want the commentary, because guess what? I am sitting in a very hot room, meaning I don't have my air conditioning. Yes, yes. I don't have my air conditioning running. So I am kind of hot. So I just want you guys to go ahead and put them 4 likes up on the board. That tells me to continue to go. Okay? I do have some drink here, some water and stuff to help me stay cool. But when y'all put those likes on the board, it says that you're still what? Into the commentary. Okay? So I'm going to wait and see if you guys do that. And then we're going to finish the commentary. While they figuring out how to do the likes and double tap, please make sure you go ahead and say hello. I need one person to say hello, one new person in here to say hello that I have not talked to. I've already talked to Miss 9 Seconds. I already talked to Miss Tina. I already said hi to Miss Stacy. Actually, I didn't. Hi, Miss Stacy, if you're still in here. All right. So I need some new people in here to just say hello. Just one person to say hello, and I need 3 more likes. 3 more likes. Ooh, child. Oh, thank you, Miss 9 Seconds. I appreciate you. All right. Let me see. Let's see. Come on, y'all. Double tap the screen. The way you like it, you just have to double tap the screen. Double tap. If y'all in here hating and being hyenas and seeing what I'm saying, honey, you gonna just hear the true facts, honey. That's it. That's all you gonna hear. And I'm not here to make y'all angry. I'm trying to get y'all all delivered. Because the thing about it is I don't need a script. What I'm for, I'm for. There ain't no fakeness here. I ain't working for nobody but the Lord. You feel me? I don't have any loyalty to nobody but God. And when you have loyalty to him, God will what? Direct your path. And so I don't have nothing to prove or anything. I came on here because God directed me to do it. So I'm not going to sing nobody's praises. I'm not going to be on either one of their sides. I mean, Miss Brittany, I'm kind of like, understanding her. Why? Because I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm a woman and I understand how women think, okay? And this man thinks he feels like he knows how women think. No. I just feel like he's very emotional. I think he needs to become more logical and things like that. I know that he said that, he didn't have a mom figure, but you had a dad. And it just seems like you just, because I think your number one situation is you want to get over on women. You don't know how to be a good man. And I'm not going to say your daddy could have taught you that. The word teaches you that. You need to surround yourself with better people. It's obvious your whole circle are people who don't treat people well. Okay? The way that he treats people, and it's not just women, it's everybody. Any dude that doesn't have anybody around him other than family members or people in general who just hang around their families, usually that's a sign that they're not really good around people who don't have an obligation to talk to them. See, I got a lot of stuff here, but y'all refuse to what? Hit that like button. So just know in the future, I can be real spot on and hot and all that. But if y'all don't hit that like button, I'm getting up out of here. Because why should I keep talking if nobody wants to go here and double tap that screen? Okay? We need two more for me to continue. Two more likes. Double tap that screen because I know y'all want, even the people who don't like my commentary is here to hear it. But you got to double tap that screen. You got to give something to get something. I was about to break it down, and then I forgot I asked for freaking 4 or 5 more likes, and I'm not getting them. Okay? So it must be a lot of hyenas up in here. Okay? Hyenas, y'all need to go ahead and double tap that screen too. And who are hyenas? People who just sit around trying to get what they can get. What's the art of a hyena? He sits around the lions. I'm the lion, baby. Yeah, I'm the lioness. You sit around me and see what you can get, any scraps, any goddamn information, any swag, and you take it back down to your lair and your goddamn boudoir, and you try to be who I am. I can't be who y'all are, and you darn sure can't be who I am. So y'all need to do like the Romans, and if you can't really understand me, join me, okay? And double tap that screen. And I'm not saying a word until you do. Until then, I'll give you commentary by talking to my husband. You let them know what you think, babe.
Oh.
You,
Guys, make sure you tap that screen and share the video out.
yeah, I tell them to double tap.
It's double tap.
Double tap the
Guys, make sure you
screen.
double tap that screen to thumbs up the video. What do I think? What do I think about the saga? I see
Oh,
a
don't talk
lot.
about the saga. Talk about your wife. What you think about me?
Oh, I think you're awesome. I do.
What do you think about my commentary? Is it too rough?
I think it's real, and I think a lot, and I think if you guys watch this long enough, you will see a lot of content creators saying the same thing that she's saying because
As
they are
soon as you
watching.
started talking, I got 2 more likes. They said, "Forget this.
Thank you
We're
guys
not
for
going to
watching.
hear him fawning over his wife. We want to hear what this chick got to say." Look, the thing about the art of being a commentator is this: you can't worry about what everybody think, right? And that's me. I don't care if you like me or not. You will respect me. You feel me? And if you actually get up off of your what? Your servo bear high horse, you will actually understand where I'm coming from. So what I was saying was that this man has artfully basically figured out how to manipulate women. How did he do that? Well, first and foremost, he does have a what? An audience. He has a platform. He has somewhat of a name. Honey, I'd ask 10 of my neighbors on this street, do they know who these people are? And I hate to say to you, none of them knew you. Nobody knew you on the street that I live on. Not one person. So you're not a celebrity. You're only a celebrity if I could walk up to people that I don't know, show them your face and your darn page, and if they say, "Yeah, I know them," you're a celebrity. You get what I'm saying? But if I
That makes you a
did,
celebrity.
yeah, but you're definitely not a celebrity. Let me not bust your bubble, but I know I did. I know. 3 people left. They got mad. I don't care. So he actually, figured out a way on how to make everything transactional. Miss Brittany, your whole marriage was transactional. I'm going to tell you why. You were the booty shaking girl. You were willing to be on videos. Why? Because you was already doing videos, right? Let's just keep it real. You are a woman who made a living off of dancing for, dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Okay? That's what my girl did to feed her family. It's okay. It's all right. That's okay. All right. But you were transactional. So he might have played you and saying, hey, he lost his mom at 5, and you lost your mom as well at around the time. He got into your head and led you to bed. And once you got in bed, you lost your head and nearly was, what, I can't say that on social media because you said it yourself. You said this man made you feel horrible.
Mm.
What you got to say?
Um, okay, let me read it.
Miss 9 Sec, huh?
Okay.
You gonna read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are listening and ready to criticize you. He has a lot of ladies fooled, sadly.
And men, let's just keep it real. He got everybody fooled. Little do he know, he being fooled too. See, it comes a time that the person who's trying to trick you is going to be tricked. You remember when hands are being pointed, you pointing your hands at everybody else. Guess what? 10 of them pointing at you. That's
Everybody
why I gotta be
fooled.
careful what I say, because every time I get on here and I talk about somebody else's life and how they living and how they ain't doing right, God checks me through the word and say, "Honey, make sure you living right." All right. But the thing about it is, when they met, they trauma bond, right? It is what it is. They trauma bond. And trauma bonds can be something. You get what I'm saying? It's very bad when you first meet somebody. The first thing you saying is your mama died. Okay? Don't say that. Don't, even if it's true, please lead with your strong hand. You get what I'm saying? In Scary Movie, I think it was Scary Movie 2. And it was this man and he had a bad hand. Remember that, babe?
I remember.
And he said he would give out his weak hand and claim that it was his strongest hand. Do y'all remember that, babe?
I remember that.
Okay. I mean, it is what it is. And so when you go out and you say, oh, when I was 10, this happened. And when I was 5, this happened. And this happened. And my first baby mama did this. And my second baby mama did that. You don't lead with that for like maybe 90 days. Quite frankly, you're going to, way my anxiety is set up, I'm going to be like, oh, word? Oh, really? Oh, okay. It's been nice. And I'm going to ghost them because I'm like, what I am not is Jesus the Christ. And your spouse ain't Jesus the Christ either. The word says to lay your burdens at his feet, baby, not at my feet, baby. It's nothing I can do but try to kick that away because I don't need that kind of drama. I'm trying to get over my own issues. And so when we are young and not, we don't know about life. We don't understand that a grown man telling us that he lost his mom at 5 and then he leaves with all this, that he fought this and he did this and this happened. I mean, look, all you need to do, woman, when you meet a man like this and say, you know what? I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'll be praying for you. And don't deal with him because this man knows how to manipulate. One thing you manipulate people with is unfortunate stories. It's emotional. It's very emotional. When you hear something sad, you automatically want to say, "Oh, that's so sad. Let me hug, let me reach out." It's just a knee-jerk reaction. And so when somebody goes and they begin the relationship with such horrible things, then if another person is right there, they're going to pick up them vibes. And if they have trauma and unfortunate stories, they're going to say the same thing. And so when Miss Brittany said that she too had issues and all the stuff that they bonded on in the first 30 days, he said, okay, well, usually women like this are soft, Usually women like this are already going to, I mean, usually if you admit that somebody mistreated you as a youngin or whatever, you can be one or two things usually. You usually are very highly promiscuous, or you're very, very shy and recluse and things like that. Miss Brittany isn't shy and recluse. Okay? She's not. Okay? She's just the opposite. How does he know that? Well, when he met her, she had what? 3 children. Okay? And a few baby daddies, so they say. And so instead of trying to heal that part of her, he went on and what? He fed off of it. Like the wolf that those type of men are. I didn't call him a wolf. I said those type of men. I don't know that man from a can of paint. I can't say he a wolf, but he darn sure is wearing wolf's clothing. Okay? And then you got the second woman that we know of, Miss Vivica. Honey, he was on camera with her, letting her what? Pedicure his feet. They was what? Dressed in the same garments, pajamas. They were on there being intimate on camera. I remember her feeding him grapes and strawberries like he's a king. But that wasn't his girlfriend and he was still single. And she bought that because whatever he said privately trumped how he treated her publicly. Had her trying on wedding dresses. Oh my gosh. Oh, baby, you don't have to what? You gonna have to pay for that. Now, my point is this. Sir Robert and men like him don't understand that there's some women out here who will play the role as long as they need to play it up until they get what they need. And then they're going to show their fangs. Are you ready for them fangs, sir? Because, honey, I'm seeing them in Phony Braxton. Oh, this woman that you was trying to promote as this shaman, this meditator, this calm woman, this opposite of what Miss Brittany, honey, she's starting to show herself. Even if the pictures we're seeing now are old, we know this is the real deal Holyfield. Oh, she said there's nowhere on camera that you can hear me doing, or nowhere on internet that you could see me doing X, Y, and Z. Honey, she is a witch.
Hold on, hold on.
WITCH, witch.
Okay, so
I need, wait a minute, hold on.
Okay,
I
okay.
need 7 more likes. 7 more likes for us to continue the commentary. 7 more likes. All you got to do, yes, all you got to do is double tap the screen. That's all I ask. Hyenas, Robert, people. You don't got to like me, but what? You got to respect me. Why? Because I'm bossy. I'm the one you want to date. I'm the one you want to date. I'm going to hell day. And that's right. Cause I don't know the words. But no, I need a few more, y'all. I need 7 more. I think we got 2. So we need 4 more, y'all. 4 more likes. I'm sorry, 5 more likes. 5 more likes. All right, what was you gonna say, husband?
Someone said she's a shaman. I think that's worse.
Worse than a what? Witch?
Just my opinion. That's what they said.
Worse than a witch? I think they all, but honey, yeah, you're right. I know one thing. That's worse than Miss Brittany, because Miss Brittany, what? Believes in God, honey. Even if she look. I'm gonna tell you, I went to church with this one person. Bless his soul. And he was a drunk, honey. He would come to church every Sunday, honey. And he would go down and get saved every week. My point is, you don't have to be perfect to come into God's home and say, look, I am a sinner. Even though the sin might bite you again, that's okay. That girl believes in God, and I have more respect for her than I ever do of anybody, not just Sir Robert, but anybody who claims that God did not spare their lives when He has for all of us. What were you gonna say?
Okay, what I was gonna
I
say.
need 5 more likes, y'all. Y'all look. I don't mean no harm, but I'm gonna need 5 more likes. Just like y'all be giving all these other people likes. I'm not asking you for no money. I'm not asking you for no donations. I'm not asking y'all to do nothing. All I'm asking y'all to do is hit that like button, please. Because if you don't, the commentary is going to end. Okay? And it's not a threat. It's just I'm getting tired. Go ahead, baby.
You know what, Chad? I think you're right, and you too, Jenna. I think you're right. There's a reason why she's seeking peace and tranquility, so to speak, and she's seeking it in the wrong direction and from the wrong place.
But why is she?
The reason why she's seeking is because she has some internal trauma that she's trying to calm down. So yeah, I believe she may be worse than.
Right. Can you write down this idea? Yeah, and I'm going to put this on mute. Hold on, because I don't want y'all stealing my ideas.
All right, hold
So
on.
what we're talking about, hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so what we're basically, and this is going to be down the line, we're going to talk about some things that are easy to pick up. All right, easy to pick up from basically if you've watched him for years, and my likes did not go up anymore, so I will be getting out of here. I hope you guys have a great night. But in the future, we're going to talk about some patterns and things that I have picked up over just watching or listening to the saga. Okay, so you guys don't think that I'm just coming out, here and just talking out of my wazoo. No, I'm actually developing my own receipts and things like that. And you guys think I need to do research, and I always do research. I don't know everything, but I've been watching this long enough, almost 4 years, to kind of know that this man draws a certain type of woman. A God filled woman, a Proverbs 31 woman, would not even look him in the eye for 2 seconds because we see through all. He see through. You see through. You bird like. Uh huh. All right, guys. Okay, we got another like. Okay, let's see if we can get some more likes. I'll give you about another minute or so. No, I'm saying the shaman is worse than the ex-wife. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Somebody said never. I don't know what you saying never to, but if you could tell me what you're talking about. But yeah, I agree, Miss 9 Seconds. Yes. Yes, much worse. Because the thing about it is, Miss Brittany, she didn't know that she's embodying. I honestly feel like she didn't know just that she was embodying the qualities or the issues of a Jezebel spirit. I noticed that once we said Jezebel spirit on my other channel, maybe everybody was using the word Jezebel. And I'm happy about that because that means you guys learned about it. It's not fake, it's real. And the Jezebel spirit can be in a man or a woman. And so I'm a firm believer that even Miss Brittany in the mindset, and this is not just about Miss Brittany, it's about anybody, whatever mindset and whatever you do in life, you're going to draw that. So if you're going to be fast, if you're going to be, only out there for the money, only out there in the fast life, then you're going to draw people who want the fast life. Like I always said, Sir James, her twin's father, he's there for a good time, not a long time. Right? He was just there for what he got, and that was it. And so the reason why she keeps drawing those type of people, it's because she's the same way. I don't think she wants to necessarily be in a long term relationship. Like she doesn't want to be bogged down, but she wants any man that she has a child with to stay with her, obviously. But obviously, she doesn't know how to treat a man because she probably never had a good man in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have good people around you, you won't know how to treat or identify anybody who's good when they're around you. You get what I'm saying? All right, guys, we need about, oh my gosh, how many did we were at 16. Okay, so we need two more likes for me to stay on here, guys. Two more likes. If I get two more likes, I'll stay on a little longer. She was young and his demonic ways rubbed off on her. He was quick to marry her. He had a plan from the start. I agree. I agree. I'm gonna tell you this. He's the big boss. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Miss Brittany does not have any demon ways because the Jezebel spirit is the queen of the demons. That's the biggest, horriblest demon you can actually ever embody. And I also feel that we all have that type of demon in us at one shape, form, or fashion. If you're a controlling person, that is Jezebel. If you are a person who doesn't want to take accountability, that's a Jezebel spirit. If you are a seducing person, meaning someone who wants to draw people away from serving God, that is a Jezebel. And I think we've all kind of embodied that. But if you can identify the demon, the Jezebel, or whatever in you with God's help, that demon cannot grow anymore. Okay? And so I feel like that's what's going on with the dancing. I think if she was with a man in a relationship and happy, she wouldn't be twerking. We did not see this when she was with James. I mean, she did a little bit, but it wasn't that serious. I feel like it's something void in her, and I just hope that she understands that once she gets the real Jesus in within her, because as long as she's doing stuff like that, Jesus can't can't infiltrate your spirit and your being. I mean, Jesus never leaves us, but that covering is gone. Just like the cover on her chest is gone, okay? Because, baby, I don't mean no harm. But we don't want to see them got there and glazed over freaking bowling balls no more, okay? We know that those are implants, and those implants look like they're very slippery. Okay? They
Hmm?
look like bowling balls.
They're implants.
You know?
They don't.
They
Yeah.
look stiff.
Yeah. They
You
do.
get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't look appealing at all. And I'm being nice. I'm letting you know, Miss Thang, baby. The only person who needs to see those stiff balls or whatever you want to call them, baby, is your man. That's all um that needs to see them. Slippery and hard. Yes. They look hard. I'm saying, but did Honey go and get them refilled or something? I never knew they were that
They're implants.
oh my gosh. You get what I'm saying? So don't oil them up, darling. Put some goddamn I'm not for makeup and all that and putting them in them areas because I'm a holistic person. But baby, stop oiling them things up. We see them. We leave some stuff to the imagination, please. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what she trying to find, but it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing good. Any man that comes to you now ain't gonna want nothing but them slippery things, and he gonna go off and do his own thing because he not gonna even say, "Oh, I want to be with you for a month." Honey, put that Jezebel spirit. That Jezebel spirit has gone up times three. You're a mother now. You got two twins, and you got what, three boys, three girls, and Miss Caroline getting older, baby. You get what I'm saying? These are the type of women he draws. And so when he gets these type of women, of course he can manipulate them and do what he wants because they ain't godly. Sir Robert is not going to what draw a godly woman. No, he's not. Every girlfriend he has after this, because he will have another girlfriend, y'all, baby. They not getting married. They not. I don't think they getting married. He looks like he is timid. Timid means he looks like he's scared, but he going through it because he needs the what? He needs the viewers. He knows what to do. He know he got a woman's audience, and women love a good love story. Aw, please, okay. We all know how the women look when he done with them, and they don't look good. Okay, he's still pretty good looking, and when I say good looking, pretty in good shape. Cause even that's his eyes getting dark and he got stars on his eyes, and I could say more, but I won't. I could see that, some things are going on, and he always has that drink. You know what the word says about when you see people drink a lot? Do y'all want to know? If y'all want to know what the word says when you see people with alcohol or whatever, if you want to know that, say yes. You can either say yes or double tap the screen, and that'll tell me that you want to hear it. Okay? I'm going to give y'all that chance while I drink some water. Okay? While I drink some water. Well, husband, you got to tell them what's up.
Guys, make sure you tap the
It's new
screen
people
to
coming in and
thumbs up the
out.
video and share the video out so that everyone know that we're live. And only double tap the screen to thumbs up the video if you've already thumbs up the video. I mean, if you haven't thumbs up the video.
Yes, all new people. I think, did I get my quota? I think I got my quota. I think I got my 5 more likes, maybe more. Thank you so much. All right, so Miss
You
Tina
guys are
says
awesome.
yes, she
Thank you.
wants to know. You guys look it up on your own. Always look up the word for yourself. But I'm going to tell you, when somebody is always drinking, the Lord wants us to automatically go into prayer. Because he says that if someone is drinking, they're either not well or they're very sad. Because remember, alcohol is not, it's even though they sell alcohol as a celebratory item, it's really a depressant. And when you drink a lot, it depresses you. It brings you down. It's something you're trying to, kind of like mow out of your memory. You have some traumas going on. You're stressed out. It's not a sign of happiness or peace. Now, somebody going to say, but Jesus turned water into wine. Yeah, he did. But unfortunately, people are taking that type of situation of celebratory events, and they're taking it home. They're drinking by themselves. They're not social with it. Okay. And so when we're talking about it, we're not asking these people to be private with it. It's a good thing that God has revealed that these two people, I'm talking about Sir Robert and his intended wife, they both have a problem. I identified that years ago before he met this woman. Okay. When he was with Miss Season, I'm sorry, Miss Vivica. Okay. I don't know if he drank as much, but he generally always has a drink in his hand, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
But
Every
I
time I
really
see
do
him.
think it's turned up this time. It's like basically the alcohol has become the paid actor. And when you see one, you see the other. And so it's becoming worse. And so the more that he drinks, the worse he's going to get mentally. Okay? Yes. Man, y'all remember the Temptations, right? Y'all remember that movie? And y'all remember, Lord, what was his name? The one that drank? What was his name? My
What
Lord,
was
what
his
was his
name?
name?
What was his name? Chad, what was his name?
Chad, what was the character name that
In the
said in the
Temptations.
Temptations movie, but he was really a Temptations member in
Because
real
we're
life?
thinking about it,
What
but
was what was the drunkard name when he said Temptations forever? Can y'all find that
it's not
out?
Otis. Because
It's
nobody
not
came to
Otis. It's
see
not
Otis.
David Ruffin. It's
Yeah.
the other one. What was his name? Anyway,
It's
y'all.
not Eddie Kendricks, no.
Oh, there you. We naming everybody but him. Oh my gosh, y'all are killing me with these baseless theories. Oh, really? So why are you typing? I'm going to need y'all to speak life over yourself. Okay? Don't say this is Ed K and me and this, that, and the other. Do you know words have life and the words you speak over yourself will come true? Because the word says that. So if that's true, then why are you typing? You're alive just like I am. So for that, I forgive you. Forgive her, Father, or him, for they know not what they do. Stop talking these negative words over yourself. There's too much going on in the world for y'all not understanding that words have life and demise in them. If you don't like my theories, then go on about your business and listen to somebody else. I'm sure it's someone much better than me for you to listen to. Okay? Was it Paul?
It
Was
was
it Paul?
Paul. It was
It
Paul.
was Paul.
Thank you. It was Paul.
It was definitely Paul.
Yes.
And y'all know who Paul was, right? Paul was the character in there. Y'all probably gonna pull out that in your little vintage whatever. And he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't drink."
He never
He
drank,
said he
yeah.
never drank. As
Yeah.
soon as Paul Williams, that's his name.
Paul Williams.
Okay, as soon as he
Yeah.
started drinking, everything went down for Paul. And so, from what I understand, when I can go back years ago when I first saw Sir Robert, he was much bigger. This was before he got sick. And guess what type of shirt he had on? He had a shirt with an alcoholic, what is it, brand on him. I'm not gonna say which one, but he had an alcoholic brand on him. When I saw that and I saw his wife twerking all over him, I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna get into this. And then he came back across my thread months after that. And that's when he was not well. And I didn't want to listen or look to that because it was so sad. I didn't know what was going to happen. So God had placed this man in this story in my thread before I even knew years later that I would be sitting here and trying to get people saved with God's help with this story. And so it's so funny how God will place seeds and place people in your life and you don't even know why. And now I know the why. This is a huge demonic energy over him, just the alcohol in general. He said that he lost his stomach and things like that. And it's ridiculous. This is how bad it is. This is how you know it's a stronghold. This is how you know that it is an addiction. When you know that you're not well, when you know you don't even have the particular parts anymore to even function, but yet you still do it. You would think that this man would become a teetotaler, correct? What is a teetotaler? Look it up, you guys. Look it up. He was heavily drinking with sickle cell while touring with the group. Oh, I didn't know he had sickle cell. Thank you, Miss 9 Seconds, for that. All right. Okay, so you deleted that. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, he was heavily drinking with sickle cell. Yeah. And so that's how you know it's an addiction. You know it's an addiction when you know it's wrong, when you're not well, but yet you still do it. And so the Lord is really getting me now to pray, whether you want to be here or not. If you don't want to, no, I'm not going to even say that. But Lord, we just ask that, Lord. Now, I did read in the Word that if the wicked makes prayers, like He said, I pray that God has mercy on your souls for people. Something He put on His thing. Just let you know that your prayers fall on deaf ears. He does not answer the prayers of the wicked, but that does not mean that He will not answer the prayers about you from people who are trying to live right. So therefore, I will pray in front of these people and God's people. I want you to come into agreement with this once I say it. And we ask God to deliver not just Sir Robert, but anybody who has an addiction. I could call out the addictions: addiction to alcohol, addiction to fornication, addiction to stealing, addiction to whatever. Anything that is taking them away from what your purpose is for them, Lord, we ask that you come into their life and deliver them. Okay, we ask that. That's what we do. That's what our purpose is here. We ask that you deliver them and deliver myself. Because sometimes we, as content creators or anybody who does this job of putting anything out that we feel or believe publicly, you guys call us influencers. We get what? Adrenaline fed. We love the adrenaline. We love the attention. And so even me, deliver me from anything that I am addicted to that has taken me away from the purpose that you have on my life. And so we pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. So that's what we stand for here. I got a lot more to say, but guess what? The art of a good storyteller is the what? Leave them wanting more, y'all. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all go and check out the videos that's already up. I also have other lives that are up that you guys can watch and enjoy. And even the people who don't agree and the people who don't understand where I'm coming from, I just ask that you also listen with an open ear and not be so closed, because nobody is perfect. Nobody is not accountable. People should not be sitting here acting like they don't do anything. I've heard him say out his own mouth and on his own post that he's never done anything wrong, which is a lie. Okay, just understand that I'm coming from a good space here. You may not like everything I'm saying, but eventually, once you open your heart, you will believe.